Guys, welcome back to Salt Trek. We are heading back out on the water. We're going to check the crab pots. Got one extra one that I've made that we're going to replace the one that apparently got stolen last time. Replace this one with that and get out there and see what's going on. Last time was just a couple day test just to see if the crabs were here. They were not huge numbers, but you know, if you can average 3 to 5 per pot, and you can have 5 crab traps pots in Florida, you're actually doing pretty well, you know. So last time it was just a couple days. I was only getting like 2 or 3 per trap, which is okay. But because of the last trap being stolen, that kind of ruined the day. So the crabs that I did have, I just went ahead and let them go. We're gonna end up catching them again anyway at some point. So got chicken leg quarters for bait. Be taking the kayak out. Do have the fishing rod to see if there's any snook hanging around. Yeah, let's get out there. Beautiful day, sunny Tampa. People think there aren't crabs here, but there are. So all right, let's get on the water. Alright guys, so we are going to go set this first crab trap out here, and then we will go pull the other ones that were rebaited a few days ago and see what those have. But drop this pot first, and then we'll get back to the real crabbing. Alright guys, we dropped the first trap. That was the replacement for the one that was stolen. So we come to the first one that was actually baited a couple days ago. Let's go ahead and pull this. Let's see what we got going on. I see 4 crabs. 4 good crabs. That dude right there is a monster. Go ahead and get these guys out. These are all good heavy crabs too. Takes some gears that way. Get this guy in the bucket first before he touches me. So guys, yeah, that's a big one. That guy's probably 7.5, not quite 8, but that's a big one right there. See how muddy he is. Get this guy in the bucket first. That's definitely what we're going after. So, like I said, right here we got 4 crabs in the pot. They all look like keepers. And if you can get, you know, 3, 4, 5 crabs in the pot each time, you're doing pretty good. So, right there, beautiful crab. Let's get these guys in the bucket, and we'll get to the next one. Alright guys, first pot had 4 crabs. Get this pot back in. And I don't know if you can see it up here, but there's a reason why you dump the bait funnel out before you put it in your boat, kayak, whatever, because I now have all that stuff all over and it smells horrible. So you know, even I forget to do that. But you get excited seeing the crabs, you kind of forget about the dumb little stuff like that. Anyway, that'll buff out. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. Let's see how we did catching the crabs when, you know, crabs are going anywhere from 40 to 80 bucks a dozen, even more. All right. One, two, oh. Well, guys, we have our first salt crab, which I need to try to get without killing. So you can probably see it here. Got the empty shell here, and then the soft crab is here. And I'm gonna see if I can get them through one of the funnels, because I don't want to kill them. They're definitely gonna get eaten. All right, guys, and that's a nice byproduct of crabbing. Nice male soft crab, perfect sandwich size. These guys too are, I mean, these are triple the price of regular crabs. So I need to put this guy in something. No. This. Alright, guys, let's get these crabs out of here first. See, that guy is really rusty. That guy is going to be really full. This guy, not as rusty, but we'll check him when we get back. And I'm about to run into the wall here, so let's go ahead and paddle back out first, and we'll get this trap set back up. Well, this is another thing, guys. You should have everything ready to go before you throw it. That time I was not ready. So let's redo. And guys, I am new to this YouTube stuff, so it is not going to be polished. It's not going to be smooth and, you know, shiny. This is going to be ugly. You know, this is how it really is out here. When you don't have a boat, you're not trying to spend $1 million to catch $100 in crabs. You know, I'm on a budget and I'm doing okay. These are crown conchs. They are a common catch in your pots. They're carnivores. They eat everything. So I'm gonna hold on to these guys and throw them back in at the ramp. All right, guys. This trap is chicken as well. We'll see here. Nope. 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 On the other side of the kayak. Okay. I feel what feels like a catfish banging around in there. Ooh, couple catfish. Three crabs, two catfish. Big crab nose, get the hell out of there. So, catfish. Get these guys out of here first. Not want to get stuck by them. This is a gaff top sail catfish. I know this is not the best way to handle them, but it's the safest. And I do not want to get stuck. You see that barb right there? That thing, that goes into you, you're going to the hospital. So, good luck, buddy. First crab, though, it's a good one. See, didn't feel let go. Yep. He's just gonna hang on, but it's a good one right there. It's maybe 6.5. Get him in the bucket first, though he is. Whoa. And then these two guys. All right, let's get this back in and get back to it. All right, guys, so that is eight keepers at least. Got one pot remaining, so this run was only 4 traps. Like I said, I had the one that I had out last time that was stolen, so I didn't have an extra trap with me, so I just had to leave the 4. Come back this time, I went ahead and set a replacement trap, so the next time I'll be pulling them, it will be 5 traps. At least I hope it's 5 traps. Yo! 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 Well, I see who might be pulling the pots. I am near a public beach and these guys just tried to pull it, so. Whoo, people. The words I have for them, you know, the people that are willing to poach and do everything else. Can't say on YouTube, but yeah, you can't make it up. I don't understand it. But that's part of the game. That is why I build my own pots. I can build them pretty cheap. I'll show you guys how to do it too, to where it doesn't hurt as much when you have to buy, you know, a $60 crab trap. You gotta buy all the, you know, the floats and rope and everything else to go with it. So really you're into it like 80 bucks. Ooh, okay. Well, I can tell that, you know, this is a little bit dangerous place to be dropping traps, but I don't have many options right now. especially only with the kayak. So we got to make do. All right, guys. Well, I think we did get a dozen there that we ended up keeping. So when we get back to the dock, I'll call them, and as you can see here are the culprits of thievery. So we'll get back to the dock, check the crabs out, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, guys, well, we actually ended up doing okay. Started out with this soft crab here. This guy's going to go in a special cooler because that is a delicious sandwich coming up. But let's go ahead and get these guys checked. And once again, we're in Florida, so there's no minimum size, but we got this guy here. He is 5.5. I'm gonna have to work on a different ruler here. It's probably hard to see, but that guy is 5.5. Let's get this guy with the one claw. That guy's another 5 or so. Get the big guy here. And we got a couple, I think 2 real big ones. This guy is 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to work on this. I thought I was doing something by building this. It's gonna need some more iterations. But yeah, that guy's right at 7. Got this guy here. He's looking to be a little over 6. Let's see. And yeah, he's 6.5. Got another. This guy's probably another 5.5. This is one of the really rusty ones. Let's see if we'll let go. Well, there we go. Let's check this guy out. He is a little over 6. Yep. Just a hair over 6. But you see how rusty he is. This guy has been living for a while. And you see what I mean by rust is the shell is, not just dirty. It's got these markings from, hitting rocks and, just living for a long time. These are the guys that have a lot of meat in them. So even though, he may be a little bit smaller than the real big crabs, this guy is going to be one of the better eaten ones. And we got another, that's probably another 5.5. This one's another super rusty crab. See, he's got barnacles growing on him. Another guy, and this is the smallest one I caught. Actually, no, I did, oh. I did catch one guy that was smaller, but he was super small, so let's just see how big he is. He is a little over 5. Yep, 5, and he's almost, he's actually almost 5.5. But, I mean, that's really the smallest crab I'm going to keep. And guys, got another probably 6. And another 6. And then we got the one real big boy. You see, this guy not only is rusty, but man, he has lived a life down there. See how big this guy is. There. Yep, he is. Do it better here. He's a 7 1/4. But man, is that a big crab. Look at that. So, like I said, come the fall, most of your crabs are going to be this size, the 7 1/4. As all these smaller guys, they're going to shed, and they're going to go from, you know, around 6 inches to between 6 and 8 inches. And then any of these really big guys that actually survive shedding, they're actually going to be, you know, over 9 inches, but it's pretty rare for them to survive that. That's why you don't see that many giant crabs out there. But guys, another beautiful day here. Check the traps in another couple days, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.